Green flag is out. Night number 1 down the front straightaway. Brian Schutte in the 88 of Blake Clark. They'll make contact down the front straightaway. Blake Clark going to put it up on the high side. Here comes Craig Moss. Craig Moss up to the second spot. Now he'll fall back to third. And he'll get a little loose. He'll come down the racetrack. Moss having to put it in park to stay out of Brian Schutte's way. He'll fall back all the way to the 6th spot. Back up front, the 88 of Blake Clark. Trying to run him down. Caleb Crenshaw in the 3rd spot. Blake Clark still up on the high side is Schutte. He is trying to do everything he can to get a run on the 88, but right now his company's behind him. That's the 6 of Caleb Crenshaw. Craig Moss looking to the inside of Sparto. Back up to the 5th spot. Back up front, 4 down, 4. This time out of turn number 2, Blake Clark. 2 laps to go for Blake Clark. Into turn number 3 and 4. White flag's gonna fly for the 88 of Blake Clark. Brian Schutte still in the 2nd spot, but Blake Clark has got about a mile and a half between him and Brian Schutte. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the final time. Here comes the 88 heat race number 1 winner, Blake Clark. Down into turn number 1 and 2, Cody Shoemaker. He'll get out to the lead. Here comes Kirk Martin on the top. Daryl Campbell. He'll look to the inside of Jared Branson. Martin, he'll go off the top side. He'll come right back on the speedway, bounce it off the cushion out of turn number 4. He will take the 2nd spot. 3 wide for 2nd. 3 wide for the 2nd spot. Campbell and Branson, they'll make contact. Here comes Bryce Pritchett for the 4th spot. But up front, the 54 of Cody Shoemaker. He is driving away with this one. As now the 69, Kirk Martin, he will look to run him down. Daryl Campbell trying to roll in the lower side, but it's not going to happen. Syke, he'll get a run down the back straightaway. He'll look to the inside of Kirk Martin. The 83 Destroyer chassis is on a roll. Slide job for the 2nd spot. Kirk Martin, he'll push up just a little bit out of turn number 2. Daryl Campbell to the 2nd spot. Bryce Pritchett, he'll go off the back straightaway as well. 4 laps down, 4 to go. Still out front is the 54 of Cody Shoemaker. Cody Shoemaker in the JBS stock car machine. Daryl Campbell in the number 83 doing his best to try to run down the 54 of Cody Shoemaker, but I think he's going to run out of laps. As farther back in the field, you've got the 21 passing for the 4th spot. Bryce Pritchett, he'll go right past Jarrett Branson. Branson will look for the crossover out of turn number 4. It will not happen. Pritchett to the 4th spot. This time out of turn number 4, the white flag will come out for Cody Shoemaker. 1 lap to go for the 54 machine. Daryl Campbell is slowly running them down. down the back straightaway for the final time. The 54. He'll put it up on the bars. Out of turn number 4. Cody Shoemaker will win heat race number 2.
Of the car?
Green flag out. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Justin Long off to the early lead down the back straightaway. Here comes Skinner. Caden Honeycutt, he's all the way up to the 3rd spot. Jay Kuhn will go around. Justin Long in the 42. He is still your race leader. Skinner, he'll slide off the back straightaway. That'll allow Honeycutt to close the gap. Here comes Michael Dabney in the 5X. Dabney in the 4th spot. Greg Frazier, he's trying the bottom, doing what he can as he'll make contact with the number 5X of Michael Dabney. Michael Dabney, he keeps trying to look to the inside of the 10 of Caden Honeycutt as Greg Frazier is all over the back door of the number 5 machine. Justin Long is still your race leader. Skinner, he's looking on the bottom. Here comes Michael Dabney. Michael Dabney challenging for the 3rd spot now, down into turn number 1. Dabney gonna put it up on the bottom. That might allow the 66. Here comes Greg Frazier. Greg Frazier in the top 4 looking for more, as now he will go to the inside of Honeycutt. Greg Frazier with the fastest car on the racetrack right now. One lap to go for your race leader, Justin Long. Out of turn number 4, heat race number 1, that's gonna go to Justin Long. The light is out this time out of turn number 4. Quick Nick gonna bring him to the green flag. Gregory Muirhead will go off to the early lead. McLean in 2nd. Here comes Nick Klinkenbeard. Klinkenbeard slide job for the 2nd spot. Keep your eyes open on the 24 of Jake Upchurch. Jake Upchurch in the number 24 machine. He is trying to get past the 54 of McLean, as now he'll look to the inside. Jake Upchurch to the inside of the 2. Slide job for the 3rd spot. McLean will look to the inside, not gonna happen. The 3rd slot now belongs to the 24. Four laps to go. 4 laps down, 4 to go. Muirhead has had a fast car every time he's on the speedway. The number 22 machine from Maybank, Texas, driving away with this one as the 66 of Nick Klinkenbeard trying to run him down. A little bit of right side romance between the 2M and the 12W. That's Evan Moore and Gary Fox. 2 laps to go for your race leader. Muirhead Trucking, 22 of Gregory Muirhead. That IRP chassis likes this Boyd Raceway surface, as lap after lap he's able to pull away. Out of turn number 4, heat race number 2 is going to go to Gregory Muirhead, which caused him to start at the back of the feature. Dumas. Joseph Dumas and the 34S of John South will make contact. Joseph Dumas being forced off the racetrack for contact with John South. As now Owens, he will take the race lead. Colby Miller in the second spot. That car was upside down last week as here comes Devin Burgess. Devin Burgess in the 64. Terry Owens in the 16, continuing to lead on this one. 2 laps to go for Terry Owens. Colby Miller in the second spot. One lap to go for Terry Owens. Out of turn number 4, heat race number 3 is going to go to Terry Owens in the 16. Down the front straightaway, here comes the 410 Dwayne Wolf off to the early lead as Terry Dumas, he'll go all the way up to the 3rd spot. Dwayne Wolf running the middle side. 2nd place, that's the 20W. Jacob Whitted. Dwayne Wolf still out front on this one, as he is starting to pull away right now. As right now, Jacob Whitted will go around on the high side. Dwayne Wolf will come to 2 laps. Dwayne Wolf will come to 2 laps to go this time out of turn number 4. The white flag is out this time out of turn number 4. Dwayne Wolf is still your race lead. Behind him, Terry Dumas trying to run him down. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3 and 4. Dwayne Wolf will be heat race number 1. Out of turn number 4, Ruben Bassard gonna bring him to the race lead. Down the back straightaway, John Storm in the 2nd spot. Here comes the 416 of Chase Neal in the top 4, looking for more, as now he'll look to the 3rd spot. Ruben Bassard into turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. He will continue to lead. John Storm in the 2nd spot. The number 22 machine of Mikey Mason still holding off Chase Neal is now Ruben Bassard pulling away from the rest of the field right now. Chase Neal will get around the number 22 of Mikey Mason, as now he'll set his sights on John Storm in the number 0. 4 laps, 4 to go, as Ruben Bassard continues to pull away. Out of turn number 4, the 51 of Ruben Bassard. 1 more lap to go for that machine, as Chase Neal has worked his way up to the 2nd spot. John Storm still trying to hold off the 47 of Tom Earl. This time into turn 3 and 4. Down into turn number 1, Chad Melton going to look to the inside. William Gould will go off to their lead. Here comes John Gober in the 52. John Gober, last week's feature winner, to the 3rd spot. John Gober still looking to the inside of Chad Melton in the number 71 machine. William Gould continuing to lead down the back straightaway. He has that car on a move. John Gober still trying to get to the inside of the 71 of Chad Melton. This time out of turn number 4. 1 lap to go for the 60. Chad Melton feeling the pressure from the 50 of John Gober. But out of turn number 4, the man on a mission, William Gould, will win heat race number 1. Chad Melton. 1 lap to go. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. The number 60, Willie G. He will win heat race number 1 for your modifieds. Howard Watson down the front straightaway. Around the outside goes Aubrey Parker. Aubrey Parker to the race lead is now Howard Watson. We'll get a shot in the shorts from the 0 Russell Hightower. Keep your eyes open on the 7S of Stephen Bevels on the top side. Bevels up in the top 2 as now he'll put his sights on the number 2 of Abra Parker, the 19-year-old from Springtown, Texas. The number 24, Patrick Miller, he's into the top 4 as well. Abra Parker, she now has company on the back door. Knock, knock. That's the 7S of Stephen Bevils. He is looking for the right-of-way. As Bevils is now, he'll look to the inside of Abra. Not going to happen. 4 laps down, 4 to go in this one. Down the back straightaway once again. To the inside goes the 7S. The 7F of Stephen Bevels to the inside of Abra Parker. Patrick Miller into the top 3. Good racing for the lead and for the 3rd spot is now Howard Watson. He'll look to fight back for the 3rd spot. Not going to happen. This time out of turn number 2, 2 laps to go as the battle is heating up for the race lead. Bevels to the bottom. As lap traffic may be a factor for the number 2 of Abra Parker. White flag is out. White flag is out, but nobody's ready to surrender in this one. Abra Parker on the middle side. To the top side will go Bevels. Bevels, he'll try to get a run down the back straightaway. Here comes Stephen Bevels. Lap traffic gonna come a factor in 3 and 4. Parker will use the lap car as a pick. Turn number 4, that'll collect the 7S of Bevels. The H13 will round out the field as I do not have that car on the roster as well, but the green flag is out. Frank Lackey off to the early lead. Here comes Newberry from the outhouse to the White House for the 11S of Scott Newberry. Frank Lackey continuing to lead on the top side. William Crease has got some contact with the 11S of Scott Newberry. Newberry on the move is now Newberry. Gonna try to make a move on William Crease. Halfway in this one, 4 laps down, 4 laps to go. Bouncing off the rev limiter, the 41, Frank Lackey is on the move as William Creech is still in the 2nd spot. Scott Newberry in the 3rd spot. 4th is the 77 of Robert Rutledge. 2 laps to go for Frank Lackey. Frank Lackey has drove just about every racetrack in the state of Texas. Out of turn number 4, 1 lap to go for Frank Lackey. Down the back straightaway for the final time, Frank Lackey in the number 41 will win heat race number 1 for your IMCA Sport Compacts. Out of turn number 4, Brian Schutte off to the early lead. Schutte on the bottom, Jarrett Bransom, he's going to go up to the top side. Here comes Daryl Campbell. Daryl Campbell shot like a cannon up to the 3rd spot. As now he'll fall back to the 4th spot. Campbell up on the high side, Crenshaw on the bottom. Here we go, 4 wide. Brian Schutte continuing to lead down the back straightaway. Correction, Jarrett Bransom your leader. Schutte second. Caleb Crenshaw in the 3rd spot. Keep your eyes peeled on the 25 of Craig Moss.
Oh, there you go, see?
Will bring us back to the green flag. Jarrett Bransom continuing to lead as now Caleb Crenshaw, he's in the 2nd spot. Crenshaw trying to run down the number 28 of Jarrett Bransom. Brian Schutte in the 3rd spot. The number 25 of Craig Moss. Lurking in the 4th spot. Daryl Campbell up to the top 5. Brian Schutte, he'll get around the number 6 of Caleb Crenshaw. He will now set his sights. Crenshaw with problems. He'll pull off the speedway down the back straightaway. That will allow the number 83 of Daryl Campbell to get to the 3rd spot. And in the top 4, Craig Moss. Craig Moss going to look to the inside of the 83 of Daryl Campbell. Laps down, 10 to go for your race leader. That's the number 28 of Jarrett Bransom. Daryl Campbell slowly closing the gap on your race leaders as we're about to have a 3-car battle for the race lead. The outside comes the 83 of Daryl Campbell. Daryl Campbell. Daryl Campbell looking to find another gear to try to get around the number 7. Caution is out for the 21 of Bryce Pritchett. The 28 of Jarrett Bransom out of turn number 4. Daryl Campbell, he'll look to the inside. Bransom, he'll push up just a little bit. 5 laps to go for your race leader. The battle for the lead is heating up right now. Down the back straightaway, Brian Schutte in the number 7. He'll get to the back bumper. Knock, knock, you got company. The Jarrett Bransom. Brian Schutte is looking on the bottom. Schutte, he'll look to the bottom side. That'll allow the 83 of Daryl Campbell to get to the back bumper. He'll push Jarrett Bransom around the outside. What a race for the lead. This time out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Daryl Campbell up top where Daddy keeps the good stuff. Jarrett Bransom doing everything he can to try to block the 83 of Daryl Campbell. Campbell, he'll look to go a lane lower. He'll get to the inside of the 28 of Jarrett Bransom. Bransom with problems out of turn number 4. That'll give the race lead to the 83. Out of turn. Daryl Campbell will win. Quick Nick gonna bring him to the start. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Quick Nick, he'll come off the bottom. Here comes Justin Long around the outside. Justin Long, he'll look to the outside of Quick Nick. Slide job 3 and 4. Not gonna be complete. That's Greg Frazier, he'll keep the 3rd spot. Nick Klinkenbeard up front. Justin Long in the 2nd spot. Greg Frazier, he'll look to the inside of JL now. Jay Kuhn will go around in turn number 3 to go 1-2 here later on tonight. Frazier, he'll look to the inside of Klinkenbeard. Not going to happen down the back straightaway. Here comes Devin Burgess in the 64. Down the back straightaway, Nick Klinkenbeard. He'll go to the bottom side. So will the 42 of Justin Long. Devin Burgess, he'll try to get a run down the back straightaway. Here comes the number 64. Caden Honeycutt on the inside. Frazier will get loose once again. Greg Frazier in the 3rd spot trying to run down the 42 of Justin Long. Honeycutt and Muirhead, they're on a roll. Nick Klinkenbeard continuing to drive away with this one. As now Chad McCain, he'll pull off the racetrack. Greg Frazier is going to look now to the inside of Justin Long. Greg Frazier to the inside. JL back around the outside. Frazier will make contact with the 42 of Justin Long. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Honeycutt gonna go off the speedway. That'll allow Gregory Muirhead to take the second spot, as now he'll look to slide up the speedway. Nick Klinkenbeard still out front. Honeycutt in the number 10 trying to run down the 66 of Nick Klinkenbeard. He's been out front all night long. Gregory Muirhead looking to the inside of James Skinner. Still out front, it's all the 66 Chicken Express of Nick Klinkenbeard. Klinkenbeard out front. That guy has been on the move all night long. 2 laps to go for your race leader. Down the back straightaway for the final time, the 66, Nick Klinkenbeard. Into 3 and 4, out of turn number 4. Quick Nick will win night number 2 of the IMCA Sport Mod Division. Chase Neal to the outside, Ruben Bassard on the inside. He'll look for the slide job in turn number 4. He'll clear him. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Dwayne Wolf is going to wash up. Here comes Tom Earl on the bottom. Tom Earl to the inside of Dwayne Wolf. Ruben Bassard, he'll go up on the high side and try to get a run. Out of turn number 4. Dwayne Wolf is your leader. Tom Earl will go back to work on the bottom side. He'll try to find some grip on the bottom. He'll slide up the racetrack. Dwayne Wolf still has the advantage. Here comes Terry Dumas in the 55D up to the 3rd spot. Keep your eyes open on the number 22 of Bernard. Ricky Sessions, he'll go around on the bottom. Sessions will go around on the bottom. He'll keep it rolling. That'll keep us caution free. Contact between Terry Dumas and the 88 of Clark as they will make contact out of turn number 4. Clark will go down to the infield. He'll pull back onto the speedway. Back up front, Dwayne Wolf is still your race leader. Tom Earl trying to run down the number 410. This time by, we will have 14 laps in the books. 5 laps to go. Chase Neal to the back bumper of Tom Earl as now he'll try to go around him. Tom Earl to the top side, Neal on the bottom. Three laps to go for your race leader. That is the 410 of Dwayne Wolf. Chase Neal, he's still looking to the inside of Tom Earl. 2 laps to go for your race leader. Dwayne Wolf has led this thing from the beginning. Out of turn number 4, white flag is out. 1 lap to go for your race leader. Chad Melton gonna slide up the racetrack. Here comes William Gould to the bottom. William Gould on the bottom, he'll shut it down. Try to get a slide job up out of turn number 4, he will. Melton will cut back to the inside. Slide job, White Castle's all the way over this one. Here comes William Gould back on the outside. Chad Melton still on the bottom side out of turn number 4. William Gould will lead lap number 3. Matt Gilliam on the move. William Gould still up on the top shelf. Matt Gilliam up to the 3rd spot. Chad Melton still holding off the 2nd spot, but he's got company 2 wide behind him. That's Gober and Gilliam. Down the back straightaway, William Gould continuing to lead. He's up on the top shelf.
William Gould still out front. John Gober in the second spot. Caution is out. John Gober still in the second spot. William Gould out front. John Gober trying to run down William Gould. John Gober to the lead. Slide job, William Gould to go back to the outside. What a battle we have right now. Gober, he'll shut it down on the bottom. William Gould will get to the back bumper. Down the back straightaway, we will go to battle for the race lead. William Gould will go off the racetrack and down the back straightaway. Chad Melton, he'll take over the second spot. The battle is for third between Gould and Gilliam. Two Gould chassis machines. This time out of turn number 4, John Gober is going to get the white flag. 1 lap to go, ladies and gentlemen. Down the back straight for the final time. Our first repeat winner here at Boyd Raceway. John Gober will win night number 2. Frank Lackey still up front. William Creech trying to run him down in the second spot. Bevels in third. Frank Lackey continuing to lead on this one, as the battle right now is for second. Frank Lackey out front. As now he is passing lap traffic. The 24 machine will go around. Frank Lackey will go back up front to the lead. Scott Newberry to the back bumper of Frank Lackey. Halfway in this. Scott Newberry's going to go to the bottom side of Frank Lackey. Lackey on the top side. This time down the back straightaway, Lackey will get the drive. Frank Lackey still up front. Right behind him is Scott Newberry, William Crease. Bevels right behind them. Bevels will look to the inside of William Crease. William Crease and Scott Newberry trying to get around the 41 machine. Scott Newberry, he'll get to the back bumper of Lackey. Give him a bump down the straightaway, letting him know he's there. To the outside stays the 11S of Scott Newberry. He's going to save his marbles for right here at the last minute. Five laps to go. 5 laps to go. Scott Newberry has 5 more laps to try to get around the 41. Three laps to go as Scott Newberry is to the back bumper of Frank Lackey once again. Lackey doing everything he can to hold off the 11S. So far it's been enough. Lap traffic will be a factor here. This time into turn number 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. Lackey has 4 more left turns to try to hold off the 11S of Scott Newberry. Newberry is able to get to the back bumper, but he can't get a run to the inside of the 41. Out of turn number 4, 1 more lap. Watch the haymaker from the 11S of Scott Newberry. He has 1 more try as he'll put it up on the top shelf and try to get to the back bumper. He will wash up the racetrack just a little bit. He will lose ground. Frank Lackey down the back straightaway for the final time. Out of turn number 4. Frank Lackey will win night number 2